Hey guys, it's LEGO Boys E3. Today I have a package from GameCube. So today is going to be a very exciting unboxing. So I got sent this puzzle from GAN directly, and supposedly what's in here is the GAN Air SM. So this is supposed to be like a very high-end speed cube, like competing with all of the other GAN Airs that they've put out. And for reference, this is the very cube that Felix Zemdegs used a month or two back when he set the world record average of 5.97 seconds. So yeah, this cube has got to be good. Alright, so I guess they really did not want to get this cube messed up in shipping because they put an extra box in it. So it looks like in here it says GAN 356 Air. Looks like we have kind of a big, ooh, that's nice. Big pamphlet. Looks like we have all of like F2L algorithms, OLL algorithms. I think they probably also have PLL. Oh yeah, right here. So yeah, this is kind of an entire guide on how to solve a cube, and it looks actually pretty decent. It's like full CFOP. Looks like they have a whole bunch of different features of the cube inside of here. So that's actually really cool. I've never really unboxed a cube as high-end as this one. So it looks like this is a cube here. Looks like we have some extras inside of here. Let's just see what comes with it. So we have an extra set of stickers. These look really bright. We have a card here. It says GAN 356 Air SM. There's also a cool bag over here, and it looks like here we have the GES nuts. So these are basically the springs, and you can kind of switch out the springs to give the cube different tensions. And man, these boxes just look so professional. Like, just look at this. This is probably like the coolest unboxing experience I've ever had for a Twisty puzzle. So we have, ooh, a cool triangular shaped thing, and it looks like all the springs are inside of there. So I'll get to those later. Anyway, now we'll get into the cube. But I guess an experience kind of like this should be somewhat expected because this cube is actually $50. So it is pretty expensive compared to a lot of cubes out there these days. And look at the box, it like folds open. That is amazing. Let's get into the cube now here. And so here it is, my very first GAN Speed cube. It looks actually really nice. This is a 56mm cube, so compared to my current main, it's almost the same size, maybe a tiny bit bigger. It has pretty nice shades. I think these are Fulbrights. And so let's just get into the turning. So let's just do the classic J-perm, and oh my gosh, this thing is fast. It's smooth. I don't know, it just performs super well. It's pretty flexible, but super controllable. It has magnets in it, of course, so it's going to be pretty stable and controllable. Almost a little bit loose for my liking, but still, wow. So I've always kind of had problems setting the tensions on my cubes because I like them a lot tighter, but then that messes with the flexibility of the cube. So I think this kind of GES system will definitely help a lot with that because it allows you to change how elastic the springs are. But anyway, getting back to the actual turning of the puzzle, you have those magnets in there. They feel pretty light, so you can't really notice them a whole lot when you're turning really fast, but they definitely do help with stability. Overall, the cube just feels really smooth, really frictionless, which a lot of GAN cubes feel like. And overall, compared to what I'm used to, it just kind of feels like a very quiet cube, like a very light and airy cube. I guess it's called the GAN Air for a reason. Like compared to a Valkyr, this is just like really loud and like clacky and stuff. This is just quiet. And on top of that, it's very much like an effortless cube to turn, like in a fast but still like very stable and controllable way. Like it feels like you could just get like maximum TPS possible on this cube. I can definitely see how the world record was set with it. And pretty much just like all speed cubes these days, I assume this cube is never going to pop. Nope, can't get a piece out. I assume it's never really going to corner twist. Yeah, that's actually a little bit harder than my Valk, I would say. Even at the loose tensions it's at, it corner cuts amazingly. That just contributes to the effortlessness of the turning. Even backwards is just pretty amazing. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about the turning. If what I described kind of sounds okay to you, and you have the money to spend on this cube, then I would definitely recommend it. However, there are definitely more cheaper options out there like the Valk or the GTS. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out this elasticity system because I want to see how that works. So let's just get into a center cap, and this is what the little springs come in. So we can open this up here. Kind of hard to open. But I think purple is the lightest one, so I think if I were to tighten my cube the most, I would probably want the lightest spring. Man, that looks really cool. So it looks like we have 7 of each spring, and we have a little tensioning tool in the middle here, so it looks like we can just take this out just like this. I think blue is the second lightest, so it's not going to make a big difference if I switch to purple, but let's just go ahead and try it. But before we completely put the cube back together again, we can just have a quick look at the inside. So a layer will just come off just like this because the pieces are magnetic. So it looks like the friction ridges on the pieces, which contribute to that like frictionless feeling, are kind of like hexagonal, which actually looks really cool. I'm not sure if that's for a reason, but yeah, it looks really cool. Magnets all stick together and stuff. And here's the octopus core. So by removing this little screw here, looks like we can have a look into one of these edge pieces, so we can look at the magnets and whatever. Oh, it looks like that part comes off. So taking off this outside, looks like we just have the two magnets kind of fit into those little holes. I think they do actually come out. Yeah, they're not actually glued in like most magnetic cubes. They're just kind of fit into those slots and pushed down by these little plastic things. But yeah, this is a really nice way of putting magnets in a cube because you can just take them right out if you don't want them and then just put them right back in, no glue required. And they also can't come out just from you bumping the cube too much. So after a little bit of messing around with the GES nuts, as you can see here, they come in sets of 7 in these nice little packages. I actually found that I didn't want a lighter spring, I actually wanted a heavier spring. And so I would just keep the cube at more of a moderate tension, and then the tighter spring would make the cube feel tighter in general. So yeah, I really like how this cube performs now. It's just really amazing. I haven't even lubricated it yet, and it will probably be my main. So I'm just going to do another quick little solve. So whether or not you should buy this cube or not, pretty much just depends on if you can afford it. Like, it's a really good cube. I'm pretty sure anyone would like it. And if you look at some reviews and you find that you kind of like the features of it, then yeah, I would recommend at least checking it out. Maybe you should like try it out at a competition though first, because it is quite a big investment. But yeah, it is like probably one of the best speed cubes out there, definitely in the top like 3. But yeah, I really do enjoy it. And like I said, it might even become my main. Anyway, that is about it for this video. As you may have noticed, I actually went into a lot of detail about this cube that I wouldn't normally do in an unboxing, so I kind of named it an unboxing and review, and I'm not actually going to make a separate review video on this cube, basically just because most people wouldn't want to watch an unboxing video, then a separate review video, because I kind of just state the same information a bunch of times over and over again. So yeah, I just decided to kind of combine them into one. Also, the main reason that most people do that and kind of separate those two types of videos is because they want to play around with it for a week or two and just kind of see how the cube feels. But honestly, since I'm not a big speed cuber, I don't really think that I can give a whole lot of insight after a couple weeks. So if you want to see like the actual performance of this cube in speed cubing, I'd recommend looking at someone else because I'm not a big speed cuber. Anyway, I hope this video was informative and entertaining. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.